Hey there everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'll be flipping through the sketches I made during Inktober. Spoiler alert, I didn't finish the month. I tried as hard as I can and this is the furthest I've ever been doing Inktober. I'm proud of that at least. Before the month started I wanted to use the prompt made by Jess Carp, an artist on YouTube. But I struggled with it. I spent 2 days trying to come up with an idea for the first day, which was Paradise, but I eventually gave up and went with the normal one. Day 1 was labeled Crystal, and as soon as I read that name I couldn't stop thinking about the Crystal Guardian from Hollow Knight, which was supposed to be an easy boss fight, but for some reason I kept struggling with him. For the second day it was labeled Suit, and at that time I was watching Squid Game, so I drew the tracksuit that they wore when they were competing. For day 3 the word was Vessel, and for some reason I pictured a pregnant woman as a vessel for her baby. As for day 4, it's dark and disturbing, so I'm just gonna blur it out. The word was not. Day 4 was Raven, and Raven are one of the most animals that I drew, aside from cats. It goes like cats, then ravens, then maybe owls. But I love ravens. For day 6 I wanted to draw that scene from Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, where he was waiting for his dad to conjure the Patronum, and it ended up being him from the future. I loved that scene. From this point onward I started mashing up 2 days together and I found out that it would be more fun and more interesting ideas come up from that approach. So the label was watch and fan, so I ended up drawing a fan wearing a watch. For some reason I found that funny at that time. Day 10 and 11 was pick and sour, so I drew a girl picking up a lemon. And day 12 was stuck, so I drew the skeleton that is trapped in a hanging down cell, which is from the title screen from the game Uncharted 4. Day 13's word was roof, so I drew the view that I look at every time I look outside my window, which is the neighbor's roof. Day 14 word was tick, and no matter how hard I tried to think of an idea to draw, but I couldn't, so I just drew a cat. You can't go wrong when you draw a cat. Day 16 word was compass, and there is no other compass worthy of drawing than Jack Sparrow's broken one. For day 17 and 18 the word was collide and moon, so I drew 2 moons colliding and an astronaut just flowing in deep space. Day 19 and 20 the words were loop and sprout, so I drew 2 plants warping around each other, and this was my first time using a green pen. For day 21, 22, 23 the words were fuzzy, open and leak, I assume, so I draw an open cola can that is leaking. And for day 24 the word was extinct, so I drew a dinosaur skull. And lastly I drew Paul from the movie Dune, because I just had watched it and it was a good movie. I'd leave you with a lot of questions, but nevertheless it was a good movie. I'll try to pick up the books and read them sometime soon.
وإلى هنا سيداتي سادتي تنتهي سهرتنا لهذه الليلة. نتمنى لكم جميعا نوما هانئا وتصبحون على خير.